Hello there, Pisces. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast for the week of July 20th through the 26th. I am using a different tarot deck this week. It's the Nicoletta Caccioli deck. So I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But let's just jump in and get started. So on Monday, what you have coming up is you have the Queen of Wands, Pisces. And Pisces, I don't feel like this is somebody that you're actually interacting with on Monday. What I do feel like, though, is that this is something that you're feeling really inspired. Like when you wake up in the morning, you're just excited about doing whatever it is that you have planned for the day. And I feel like whatever it is that you have planned for the day, it's not only nurturing to yourself, but it's also something that is nurturing to other people who are in your sphere of influence as well. Okay, so that is Monday, Pisces. And then Tuesday, what we have showing up is we have the Nine of Discs in reverse. And the Nine of Discs in reverse is just telling me that you're looking at something about your lifestyle on Tuesday, and you're realizing that you're not completely happy with that and you want to make some changes. And so I feel like Tuesday you're starting to look at how can I make some changes so that my lifestyle is more what I actually want it to be. Okay, so that's what I have coming up for Pisces on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you have the Seven of Swords showing up in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Interesting. I'm getting a little different meaning here than usual. Seems to me like somebody would like to pay some attention to you on Wednesday, but you just don't have the time of day for them. It feels like maybe there's been some friction between the two of you, and you're kind of feeling like, you know, things have been so tumultuous lately that you don't even want to get your hopes up about how things could be. And so you just would rather just kind of ignore that person for a while and sort of let them go do their own thing and you go do your own thing. For most of you, I don't feel like this is a permanent shove out or cut out of your life, but it's just something that's temporary. It's something that you're really doing for your own self-defense emotionally coming up on Wednesday. For a lot of you, this feels like something going on with family members. So this could be something going on with a parent or a sibling or even with a child that there's just been a lot of drama in that relationship lately, and you just need some rest and some peace for a while. Now, the next card comes up. Oh, by the way, family members, a lot of times when I'm reading, significant others also can come up as family members, even though they're not blood family. So you want to keep that in mind too. For some of you, it is going to work out that way as well. Now, Thursday, what we have showing up is we have the Seven of Discs, or the Seven of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. This generally is my harvest card. This is telling me, if it comes in right side up, this is telling me that you have started something with the expect that there would be a payback or a payoff from this thing that you've started. Generally, when this card comes in upside down, what I'm hearing is that there's more time needed for that harvest to come in. But this time, what I'm hearing for you, Pisces, is a little different. What I'm hearing for you guys is crop failure. So that's telling me that whatever it was that you started expecting a payoff or a payout, that payoff or payout is not coming through the way you expected it to. So maybe something happened that influenced the situation from the outside, or maybe something happened along the way that you did that you didn't realize that you jeopardized this, or maybe this was a crop that never could come through. You know, like my dad used to always plant watermelons in Missouri, and we just didn't have the kind of soil for watermelons. It was just too rich. And so I think one year he got a couple of little tiny, smaller than that, tiny watermelons out of the whole years of my childhood that he did gardening. So some crops just are not made to be harvested right where we would like them to. And so that may be the case here too. But whatever is the case, what I'm hearing is a very strong crop failure here. So I think on Thursday you're going to be realizing that this thing that you started expecting the payoff or the payback, I think that realization is going to come in that just is not there in this situation. Okay, so, and the other thing that I'm hearing is make lemonade out of lemons. So when you get that news, look for the silver lining, look for the bright side, because there is a bright side. What I'm hearing is there is a bright side, but it's not something that you expect. So you're going to have to step back and be more objective when you look at this. Okay, so that's the message on Thursday. Friday, what we have showing up is we have the Two of Swords in reverse. And the Two of Swords in reverse is just telling me that you have a decision to make on Friday, but you're really procrastinating about this decision. And you're trying to make it as fairly as you possibly can. Many times the Two of Swords decisions will have to do between two people or two groups of people. But whatever it is, it's something that you are procrastinating about. You just are not sure which way you really want to go with this. And you're trying to buy yourself some time to really look at this and make the decision. And I'm hearing that for some of you, you're hoping that if you stall long enough, you won't have to make this decision. It feels like for some of you, your friends are kind of making you choose, okay, me or her, or me or him, whatever. And you really don't want to have to choose between those two friends. And you're hoping that if you stall long enough, they'll get their stuff together and then you won't have to choose anymore. I have to tell you that what I'm picking up about this is that while that's a nice plan and a great hope, in most cases that is not exactly likely. Okay, so be kind of making your backup plan for yourself. If stalling's not going to work, what am I going to do? All right, so let's see, Pisces, on Saturday, Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse just means there's some kind of relocation going on Saturday. This can be a big, like, permanent style relocation, or it can be just something little. So whatever you normally do on Saturday, expect to be doing it in a different place. For some of you, you could actually be moving on Saturday. Some of you, maybe, I keep hearing like Six Flags. So maybe some of you are going to Six Flags, and that's not your normal Saturday activity. For some of you, this is just going to be going over to a neighbor's house or going to a friend's house. For some of you, this is going to be going on a weekend trip away. You know, relocations come in all shapes and sizes, but I'm just expecting some kind of relocation for you on Saturday, Pisces. If this was a weekday, I would even say this may be as simple as taking your young child to a different daycare than usual. Something is different about location for you on Saturday. Sunday, you have the Tower in reverse. And this Tower has been an interesting card for me. I've gotten a bunch of different impressions about what it means, especially in reverse, since I started using this deck. So she's very fluid. So let's see what she means today for you guys, Pisces. Interesting. So basically, Pisces, I see you doing a lot of coming in and going out, coming in and going out. So whatever your home base is, for those of you who are on vacation, we may be talking about the hotel, or it may be friend's house where you're staying. For some of you, this is actually going to be your home that you're going in and going out, going in and going out. But Sunday seems to be a day of coming and going, coming and going. I'm just seeing you going back and forth through the door, through the door, through the door. So it seems like there's a lot of activity going on, and a lot of coming back to home base in between activities on Sunday, Pisces. So that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, feel free to check out my website. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you're there, feel free to poke around, make sure that I'm the best reader for you, figure out which service works best for you, and then contact me and we'll schedule you a session as quickly as possible. Normally I have, excuse me, getting a dry throat. Okay, so normally I have quite the wait list, but right now is a really great time to get in and get a reading fast. Usually I can take care of you right now on the day that you contact me or the next day. So thank you everybody for stopping by and watching, for liking, for sharing. I appreciate all of your support so much. Everyone have a great week. I'll see you here next week. Peace out.